How's it going, guys? It's your man Ram here, back to some more Legends content. Today we're going to be talking about the 7th anniversary and just go over exactly who might come to this anniversary that's starting in around end of May. I believe it's going to be the 24th, because this campaign here, this Dragon Ball campaign, is ending on the 14th, and usually they do like 1 week campaign to pretty much like hype up the anniversary. So I feel like maybe it'll start maybe on the 23rd or the 24th, maybe because the 23rd is a Friday, so they'll probably maybe start on the Friday. But let's take a look at like how the format for this anniversary is going to work. Now, to me, I personally feel like they're going to follow a very similar format to what Dokkan did for their anniversary. So it's going to basically go through every single arc of Dragon Ball. So Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Super, and then Daima. There was actually one post on Reddit that pretty much gave like a solid visual representation. Maybe I'll just pop it on the screen here if I'm able to find that post. But basically, right now we are going through obviously Dragon Ball Saga, right? Pre-anniversary Dragon Ball Saga. Anniversary, probably part 1 or part 2, is going to be a combination of Dragon Ball Z and then sagas from the movies. Right, that's probably gonna be part 1, part 2. I have a feeling they're gonna keep the same banners, like 2 banners for part 1, 2 banners for part 2, because that worked out for them in the previous years. It was very, I would say 6th anniversary is probably like the best Legends anniversary we've gotten so far. Right, in terms of like the amount of new units we've gotten, and then obviously all the rewards and stuff like that. So I feel like they're gonna, keep that format, but it's just gonna go through all the different sagas of Dragon Ball. So as I mentioned about previously, Dragon Ball pre-anniversary, we're going through it right now. Part 1, probably one of the first banners, is probably going to be some sort of incorporation of Dragon Ball Z. Now, exactly which saga needs the most buffs? Well, let's go through each saga and just take a look exactly, what possible units can come from it. So let's start off with the Saiyan Saga. Now, Saiyan Saga, the last Legends Limited we got was, I believe, the Revival Vegeta. Here it is, this unit right here. I believe he released in 2023. I think. No, he actually released last year. So it'll be in 2024, yeah. He released it last year just before the anniversary. I'm thinking, okay, so what characters can we expect from this? Maybe like a Kaioken Legends Limited Kaioken and Goku. Yeah, that's a possibility there, because there is currently no actual Legends Limited Kaioken and Goku. There's a sparking version, but no Legends Limited version. That's really needed in this game. We got the Vegeta, portion of the Gallic Gun, representation of the Gallic Gun, but no Goku. So if they're going through Saiyan Saga, they might, use that unit. But is Saiyan Saga hype? Is it hype enough for the anniversary? To me, I don't know. It's a little bit sketchy. But the side banner unit, you have a lot of different options. You could do like a Yamcha, sparking Krillin, sparking Tien. There's a lot of new characters that can bring into the game that doesn't currently have sparkings. Like Tien, I think he has actually 1 sparking in the game from the Majin Buu saga. The rest is just basically free to play units. And in terms of Yamcha, well, when was the last sparking Yamcha? I believe it was the Dragon Ball version. That's actually summonable, and that released eons ago. So yeah, those characters, there's no sparking Chaozu, so they can do an assist unit with Tien. There's a lot of different ideas that they can do with Saiyan Saga, so this is a pretty good option right here. Let's move on to obviously the Frieza Saga. Frieza Saga, here I don't think. Now here's going to be a little bit difficult, because I don't see how they can incorporate new characters for Frieza Saga. We already have Legends Limited Super Saiyan Goku. They could give us a new Frieza, a new final form Frieza, but what's gonna be the difference between this unit then? Right? I feel like there's nothing more really to add to Frieza Saga unless I'm completely forgetting something. Maybe they can do like a succession Vegeta unit that, you know, revives into Goku when Vegeta gets beamed by Frieza and dies. They can maybe do that as a, but is it like anniversary worthy? I don't know if people would summon for that, honestly. Maybe it feels like a monthly LF banner. So to me, I don't feel like they're gonna do Frieza Saga. I'm trying to think of ideas as like what they could actually add in the game here. There's not much. It's just maybe another Legends Limited Frieza. And I don't think they'll do a Frieza for the anniversary. Just saying. Maybe like a Piccolo. No, Piccolo fused into Nail. No. That's nah. Yeah, that's it. No. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I don't think Frieza Saga is going to be it. Android Saga, I mean, this is not going to be it. I mean, we literally just got 3 units from the Android, so let's skip. Cell Saga, I mean, we literally just got Ultra Cell and Super Trunks and Super Saiyan Goku, so it's not going to be Cell Saga. Majin Buu Saga. I mean, they recently just got buffed in December with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Videl. Are they gonna give us like maybe like a Buuhan? But is Buuhan anniversary worthy? I mean, he was in the first anniversary, but that was as a side banner unit, right? I believe he was a side banner unit. He wasn't a main banner unit. So they could probably give us a Buuhan if they're really gonna buff Majin Buu Saga. Outside of that, I mean, they could give us a Legends Limited Kid Buu, a new version. I mean, the last one was this. Pretty old. Give us a new Kid Buu. I'm trying to think of what else. Maybe there's some sort of Bobbity. But that was like a 1% sparking banner if they give us Bobbity, something. Deborah, Bobbity, assist unit, something like that. Could work out. But no, honestly, I think it's going to be the Saiyan Saga, maybe. I feel like this is like, because it's Goku, right? Goku makes money. I mean, that's just how it is. Goku makes money. Maybe like a Kaioken Goku. Legends Limited Kaioken. And it makes the most sense in terms of like, this team needs more buffs. So, there you go. Alright, so in terms of movies now, because that's basically the first banner, right? In part 1, there's going to be 2 banners, right? So if the first banner is going to be Saiyan Saga related, then they're going to do sagas from movies. And in terms of movies, there's a lot of options they can do. Let me see if I can do movies here. Is there movies? Alright, so in terms of movies, there's a lot of things they could do, right? First things first, like everybody, Metal Cooler. Like a lot of people, I could think of like Legends Limited Metal Cooler, or even like tag Super Saiyan Vegeta and Super Saiyan Goku. And then Metal Cooler, like this could be like 2 banners in and of itself. Right, that's what I feel like. You could have one Metal Cooler on another one banner, and then tag Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta on another banner. That's like instant. You know, so that's like a very popular. Everybody wants Metal Cooler, and you know, if they actually do this way, then maybe then part 1 would just be like full on movies related. Which I mean, I don't really care. I mean, that's fine with me because I am movies main. Next option is Super Gogeta. Super Gogeta. I mean, the last updated Super Gogeta-esque unit was Pikkon, released at end of 2023. They could release a new one, but I don't know, like, I don't know, I feel like this guy's been worn out. I don't think they can, Gogeta sells, but what else they can do with Gogeta at this point? Maybe, actually, hold on. I'm just thinking about it right now. They can literally just do a fusion unit. They can literally just do this unit, but for like base Goku and Vegeta, that fuses into like Super Gogeta, and it has the fusion button at the bottom right, same thing as this unit. Okay, there you go. And then there's Gogeta, because Gogeta sells. Gogeta makes money, so that's probably like a clear. I feel like that's something that's gonna happen. because Gogeta makes money, so it makes sense. All right, there you go. So that is it then. So then basically the two banners are going to be Saiyan Saga related and then Fusion Reborn related. That's what I'm going to go for. But hopefully they actually do Metal Cooler or at least Bojack. But I mean, Bojack already like had kind of like was in anniversary, so maybe they're not going to go through doing this again. But all right, part two. Part 2 is going to be Dragon Ball Super related. I mean, Dragon Ball Super, they need like 2 banners because that banner, like that tag is pretty much dead. Let me see here. All right, there we go. So Rival Universe, I mean, Universe Survival Saga, there's a lot of characters missing here, 100%. I mean, Jiren, this could be like an Ultra or even like an updated version of the Legends Limited. But there's a lot of units that they can really do. So I feel like part 2 is going to be like completely Dragon Ball Super related universe reps. There's a lot of units that can be like Kefla, Super Saiyan 2 Kefla can be Legends Limited. Hit can be Legends Limited. He doesn't have a Legends Limited unit. Even Topo can be Legends Limited unit, honestly. Like there's a lot of units can be Legends Limited here. Let me do Universe Survival Saga. Yeah, this is a good option. Give us maybe like a new Frieza or something. Vegeta, like Evolution Vegeta, Evolution Blue Vegeta, maybe in like an updated version of the LF. Have this one. MUI though, I feel like MUI, a lot of people are saying Ultra MUI. Which is true, I mean, but to be honestly, Universe reps, they need more than one Ultra. They need more than just one Ultra. Like, what are you gonna run like Ultra Instinct signed Goku and MUI Ultra? The team's not gonna go well. They need more units, more 1% sparkings, more Legends Limited units. So me personally, I feel like they should go the route of giving us like 2 banners for part 2 that are just focused solely on Universe Dragon Ball Super or Universe Rep, something like that. Also, actually, another idea for Sagas from the Movies for part 1. What they can do is to have a succession unit, Goku, that basically succeeds or whatever into Vegeta, based from the Resurrection F movie, same Blue Goku. That's another option, right? If they want to bring back the succession. Okay, then part 3. Right? Part 3 is going to be Ultra. If it's not Ultra MUI, who's it going to be? They'll probably like incorporate some GT. Oh, actually, I messed up. Now that I think about it, I forgot about GT. So maybe part 2 would be like a combination of Dragon Ball Z and GT, and then the Ultra will be Dragon Ball Super. But to me, like, I feel like it'll be better, as I mentioned before, to have part 2 incorporate some sort of incorporate Dragon Ball Super in some way. And then technically, I mean, maybe GT, if they do have like the Ultra, it could be Ultra Super Saiyan 4, because GT, I don't know, GT does, let me see here, GT. I mean, Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but he's useless now. And the GT team's like dead now. Yeah, this team's, wow. Okay, this is what I'm gonna lock in. Part 1. First banner, Saiyan Saga. Legends Limited, Kabukin Goku. Side banner unit. Doesn't matter. Krillin, Tien, whatever. Yamcha, whatever. Then the second banner on part 1, movies related. Either a tag base form, Goku and Vegeta, that fuses into Super Gogeta from Fusion Reborn, or a Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. That's a succession. So basically Goku, when he dies, Vegeta pops in, and then Goku like tags out, just like in the movie. Part 2, we could have 2 banners dedicated to Dragon Ball Super. Right? The first banner being maybe Legends Limited Hit or something. Second banner being, I don't know, Legends Limited Kefla. Or it'll be a Legends Limited unit from Majin Buu Saga, and then GT Legends Limited unit. And then, if that's the case, the Ultra would be MUI. But if not, then the Ultra is going to be Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's my thoughts. And then the after party is going to be Daima related, because Daima just got multiple buffs, so they don't need any more during the anniversary. That's it. I'm gonna lock it in. So let me know your thoughts below on who do you think is going to be coming to the 7th anniversary in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.